Trustees Masalam and Byram, I thank you for standing up for what is right. I wish I could say the same about your colleagues.
Raw emotions from furious students, faculty, and parents at today's MSU Board of Trustees meeting. Despite calls for his resignation, interim president John Engler will keep his position.
We also learned today MSU will not raise tuition to pay their $500 million settlement. Instead, they approved a bond to pay for that. And while that's a positive outcome of today's meetings, some still believe with Engler in place, the school can't move forward.
24-hour News 8's Lindsay McComal recaps the morning from East Lansing.
I only have one thing to say to Mr. Engler. How do you like this Teal?
Today's Michigan State University Board of Trustees meeting included more fiery comments from people who want to see interim president John Engler to leave or be fired.
My first meeting with John Engler was during his first week here. In the meeting, he talked for 80% of the time, interrupted those speaking, and we never got to address the list of suggestions given to Engler that were made by the students, staff, and faculty of MSU. I now understand this tactic as filibustering, or if I talk for majority of the time, then I get to control what's being said.
But perhaps the most emotional public comment came from Brian Tarrant. His daughter Jessica was abused by Larry Nasser.
When I look in the mirror each day, I see a father who failed his little girl. John Engler is a monster hiding in plain sight, and you allow him to stay. You voted again to allow him to stay.
And what do you want to see happen from here on out?
I want to see leadership. I want to see them understand that their job is to protect the children put in their care, whether those are children like my daughter who came to the clinic or whether those are children here on campus. But they signed up to the job to protect them, and they haven't done it. They protected the brand, they protected their names, they protected the university, but they haven't protected the kids. And I don't feel that this board is capable of doing that.
Trustee Brian Masalam motioned to vote on removing Engler, but it failed 6-2. They won't be increasing tuition to pay off the settlement, but trustees did approve a 3-year, $425,000 annual salary for Engler's pick as Vice President of Legal Affairs and General Counsel Robert Young Jr. Reporting from East Lansing, Lindsay McComal, 24-hour News 8.